Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and all that good stuff. I'm your host with the most, Don Easy TV. Hope all have had a great weekend. Mine was very relaxing though. Very relaxing though. Very relaxing. I can't deny it. It was a good weekend. Um, just be working so much, man. Don't have no time, and I'm be working more lately. Mm, mm, mm. Anyway, today's topic. Irv Gotti talking spicy about Ashanti. And if y'all don't know who Irv Gotti is, let me just show you a picture first so you can at least see what y'all know. A lot of y'all like, who the hell is Irv Gotti? Especially a lot of youngsters. Y'all like, who the hell is this is Irv Gotti. He was head of Murder Inc. Records. He was the head guy, the CEO, whatever. And he had an artist by the name of Ashanti. This is fine Ashanti back in the days. She still looked like that. Shout out to her. Um, so that was his artist, and they was under Murder Inc. I didn't even know this story, man. I guess I was living in the woods or something. I don't know. I never heard nothing about this relationship ever. So he's on Drink Champs. If y'all know what Drink Champs is, it's basically Nori, the dude rapper named Nori from Nori and Capone back in the 90s. And then he got with what's his name? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I forgot that food name. And for real. And they make that, they was part of the Neptunes. They was his soundtrack, but they was his DJ, his producers, and what he made that song back in the 90s anyway, or late 90s, early 2000s. I can't remember the year. Anyway, he got a show called Drink Champs, and you just drink and people just tell their whole business. Hey, auntie, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all that good stuff. Love you, love you. So he would go on there. Um, Damn, I forgot the hell I was talking about. So he went on Drink Champs and he just spilled the beans. When you go on Drink Champs, you just start drinking. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. There we go. All right, cool. It went back. I don't know. It's coming back. All right, there we go. Whew. I don't know. See, that's one thing about StreamYard I like. See, it went off and then it came back in. So that's good. See, that's why I like StreamYard. If that was YouTube, it would have just cut me off completely and I had to start all over. See that? You can refresh the page and boom, and it's back on and popping. Anyway, he get on there talking spicy, man. Stories I never heard about him and Ashanti. I didn't even know him and Ashanti was an item. I didn't even know that. I don't know what rock I was under because he was married. He was always bragging about his wife, this and that and the other. Murder Inc., Murder Inc. He gets on there and spill the beans how they used to, kick it with each other. And then and then he said, this the thing that kind of like, damn, man, is this dude salty or what? He go in there and say, well, back in the days, we was kicking it, we just had sex, and then she was just harmonizing the that song, that hit single we made, happy. So she got happy, I guess, after our sex, and then she made the song. I don't know. It just felt corny as hell, man. Like, why would you? Come on, man. Come on, Irv. I mean, man, come on. That was your artist. I understand. You might be hurt, but you kissing and telling. Is that kissing and telling? Yes, that is. That's snitching like a mug, man. You never go that far deep, especially a person that's on a celebrity level like Ashanti, man. Certain things are just meant, to be in the closet, man. I know he got this documentary coming out. He says it's gonna be all in this documentary, so it's all lining up for this documentary for the hype. Um, I bet you Ashanti probably not in it. The crazy thing about Ashanti, she doesn't have much to say. She don't say much about the dude, but he was, a good guy, whatever, back in the days. Anyway, so he's saying they were an item while he was married. That was like his side piece, whatever. And she made that song happy and all this stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It just seems like he just holding on to the past. Like that's what we do as fellas sometimes, man. Sometimes fellas, man, okay, yeah, you knocked it down. Okay, yeah, you made her leg shake. Yeah, you had her turned out for maybe 3 months to a year to a few years. But that was in the past. You gotta let that one go. You know what I'm saying? That was in the past. You got, we living in the past too much as guys, you know what I'm saying? And I admit I do that too. I'm like, yeah, I used to kick it with her. And I'm like, that was years ago. So what? So he beating his chest out. He used to kick it with her and stuff, and you know, and how she showed up to his trial when he had that Fed case and everything. Um, so I don't know, man. It just I don't know, it just came off as bad energy, like, and he kept referring to her as B this and B that. But he said that's how he normally talk, whatever, when he like using the N word. But still, man, when you addressing a queen like Ashanti, I got a crush on Ashanti. If y'all don't know, you talking about Ashanti? That's why I'm kind of a little mad. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Yeah, I'm saving. Yeah, I'm putting the cape on for Ashanti. Ashanti is not a B. You know what I'm saying? You don't put our great singers in that B category because that means that anybody can do it now. That anybody can do it. Now I understand why uh Snoop mom and everybody got on Snoop when they talking about Gail. Yeah, you might disagree with somebody. Now you gave the power for the others that called her the B too. But Snoop said it. So now you said it that she's a B. And then this was the other thing that's how you know this dude is still holding on. He's still holding on. Let it go. Let it go, bro. And he said, yeah, he was watching the Bulls game. And that's how he knew that she was kicking it with Nelly. That's a cold feeling right there. That's got to be a cold feeling. I give him that on that one. Like now that one, even though he may have been married, that was your fault. You played yourself. You should have never got caught in the feelings. You know what I'm saying? She was entitled to kick it with whoever. You married, bruh. You didn't give up your wife for her. So like, why but still, that's what happens sometimes. You get caught in your feelings. I seen her watching the Chicago Bulls. And she probably seen you with your wife, shit. And so if she was even Steven, and he got caught, he got caught up. Nelly stole this girl. He couldn't get a divorce fast enough or something. I don't know. I heard he's divorced from the lady that he was kicking it with Ashanti with. That's what I'm hearing. So let's get the ages of these folks. Like, let's get the ages. Like, I don't even know how old. Okay, let's start with Irv. He was born in 1970, June 26th. Okay, so he had cancer. He ain't a Gemini. I was about to say, oh, he a Gemini. He ain't no Gemini, though. 1974, so that makes him 52. So he's 52 years old. And Ashanti was born October 13th, 1980. So that makes her 42 years old. So it's just a 10-year difference, which is nothing. 10 years is like the average, is a good time frame. It's not too bad. And it sounds bad. A lot of people are like, oh, that's you thinking about like when you was in high school. We grown now. So when a woman already naturally matured than a man, you know what I'm saying? So 10 years it's a good time. Really I say 5 is the best, but 10 years, it's not bad. 10 years not bad in between. So but yeah, so I think he's still holding on to her because she don't want to do no tours with him. She don't want to be associated with him. That's Ashanti. She don't want to be associated with him no more. And that hurts him because he put in a lot of money for her. He's still claiming, he's still holding on to the past. He put some money in her pocket back in the days and made her a star, this and that and the other. And yeah, you may have, but that she still touring, and she still had to go in the studio. She still had to put her groundwork to get where she was at, and she still had to do something right to still be able to tour to this day. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give her that. So Irv got to let that go, man. He looking bad. He looking real bad. Really looking like a chatty patty on this one, man. Irv is looking like a chatty patty on this one, man. Looking like a straight chatty patty. Got it. You never kiss and tell, like, man. And I learned that the hard way. I used to be an idiot. I used to be kissing and telling like a mug. Till I got older. I'm like, why I'm telling all these dudes my business? Like, all they gonna do is trying to sleep with the same woman I was sleeping with, but I didn't care back then. Cause I was just cold with it. I was cold with it. Wasn't loyal my damn self. Shit. But then when I got about like shit, I say like, damn, I had a long run. So I say like 18 to like 30 something, man. And that's when I start realizing, I'm like, wait a minute. I got like 30, 31. I'm like, man, I gotta slow down, man. I want to get married. And I've been on that tip, want to get married tip since like my early 30s. So it's been a long run. And yeah, you could get, I used to tell the business, you kissing and telling, and that's not cool. One, you don't want to hurt you and her business, you know what I'm saying? That's between y'all two, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to defame her name, maybe she don't want to be known as that, you know what I'm saying? And I used to be telling some of the homies, yeah, I hit that, yeah, I hit that too, yeah, I hit that. We be sharing stories and shit, I hit that too. Now I look at it now, it's dumb. Like, it's kind of messed up, you know what I mean? Never those that's snitching. Now that when I got older, I stopped telling my business, and it worked for the best for me. But I slipped one time, so I take that back. I slipped when I got on fucking freaking Facebook, and this dude, I'll never forget. I kissed and told him. He told me a couple of stories about him, and in some situations, I told a couple stories about mine. And he went back and snitched on me. I didn't do that to him, but he snitched on me. He kissed and told, messed up the whole rotation. Anyway, so that's what Irv is doing. Irv is kissing and telling, to sum it up. You know what I'm saying? He need to let it go. Like, if no, that's kind of like, to me, like, I got it. Yeah, that's kissing and telling. That was my question. And then, is that stalkerish? Like, him keep bringing up old ass stories like that, like 20 something years ago. Like, you gotta let that go. You know, that's how you know. And then two, is he being bit? Three, is he being bitter? Like, I think that's a little, sound a little bitter, man. Like, let that go, bro. Like, let that go, man. She ain't talking about you. You know what I'm saying? I have to see if she was saying stuff, but she just saying she don't want to, she don't want to, she cool on that. She cool on doing shows. She cool. Let that rock. She don't have to be tied to you for life just because you gave her first shot. You know what I'm saying? She ain't out. She's still been out here in these streets performing. She's been out there, you know what I'm saying, putting out albums. I'm pretty sure, I haven't heard them, but I'm pretty sure she had put out some independent albums, guarantee you. And she's still been, making her money without you. And sometimes that can hurt people. Some people are so narcissistic, they can't stand when a person can stand on their own. You feel me? And I think that's what it is with him too. Like, he felt, man, all his artists, should be under his wing forever. Like, nobody want to be your little homie forever, bro. Like, and that's what it is. Even Drake, he had to end up leaving. You know what I'm saying? Drake, like, yo, I made y'all millions. I gotta start my own label, OVO. Shit, I'm tired of making y'all money. I'm tired of being the little homie. Can I have my record label and start my own record label? Can I be the big homie? So, cold game out there. Woo. So don't kiss and tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's kissing and telling, man. I think he was totally out of line. You know what I'm saying? But when that Remy's in your system, ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, that was a real line. When the Remy's in my system, ain't no telling. It ain't no telling. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna say or do. And that's me on my Friday night lives. Man, Drake, I just be telling all my damn business, all my confessions and shit. So I get it. He got caught in the moment. And that's why some artists and certain people won't go on the Nori show, because that situation right there. Because you start opening up doors that you thought, was sacred, and then you just start drinking, you just feel all loose and comfortable on there. And then Nori interview ways is so smooth, and he just catch you. He just asks you a straight up question, and shit. Next thing you know, you start snitching like Irv. That's a form of snitching, man. When you kissing and telling, that's snitching. That's dry snitching, man. So especially with somebody that has a statue like Ashanti, like come on, man, like that got some prestige a little. Come on, man, that's a celebrity. Come on, man, you don't go there, Irv. You got a name still, man. You still making money, bro. Like let that go, like and that's some things that some people can't do. They can't let go. Good morning, Miss Bible Study, Miss Doreen. Bible Study with Doreen is in the house, man. So yeah, certain people gotta let go. Let it go. Let it go. Like if the person is not feeling you no more, like you gotta move on. You gotta start your own, start new memories. Stop living in the past, man. Create new memories, man. And yeah, that's my new thing now. Create new memories. Remember back in the days. What about now? What are we doing now? You feel me? So Irv to me is living in the past too much. I know he basically got this documentary coming out. That's why he pumping it up too. But still, he been talking about her in a few interviews, not just this one. I heard him talking about her, I think in the Breakfast Club interview. You know what I'm saying? And still kind of bitter about that. I understand. You put money in somebody's pocket. You had a good relationship, but they have the right to be like, I don't want to f with you no more. Like they have the right to divorce you. you know, they have the right to divorce you. You feel me? So she moved on. I never heard her say nothing spicy like this about Irv. I'm pretty sure she could. Man, pretty sure she got some damn some knives or something she could throw back at you. I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure she's not gonna do it. Or maybe if he keep talking salty. But then these days you gotta be careful, man. What about defamation? These lawsuits ain't no joke. Like it's people getting sued now and losing, man. I like Alex Jones. That's 45 million down the hole. Who's that? Tasha K with Cardi B. I forgot how many millions. So that damn defamation stuff, man, ain't no joke. And it might be factual, but who can say, oh, that damaged my ticket sales? My ticket sales wasn't the same this week, because what he said about me, he made me look like, oh, I forgot to ask this question. Is Ashanti a home wrecker? Was she the home wrecker back then? Damn. Because he was married. So, shit, who was the home wrecker? She was low key the home wrecker. I don't care how you try to sum it up. When you are the person on the outside messing with a married person, you are the home wrecker. No matter if they separate or whatever problems they got going on, they still married. So Ashanti made Ashanti look kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. By throwing that little salt. I never knew that. I never knew that story. Maybe it was already out. I knew they had problems. Why they, far as like she wanted to own her masters or something. And I don't know all the intricate problems, but it's like 50-50 with Irv, because even Lloyd, the singer Lloyd, he had his gripes with Irv Gotti too. And if y'all don't know who Lloyd is, Google him, man. Up real low key, what they call it. He's a unspoken R&B singer to me. That's don't get his credit. Lloyd, look up Lloyd. Lloyd was hard. He had problems with Irv Gotti. So these are two people that we know for sure had problems with Irv and his business. But only person that still loyal to this day that we know of is Ja Rule, of course. And Ja Rule after a while tried to correct him when he kept saying the B word. He kept trying. I mean, he said it towards the end, hey man, he shouldn't say that or something. I'm paraphrasing. But by that time he said it over 100 times, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that alcohol, man, will bring out the truth, man. And I know I've confessed so much stuff on my lives on Friday nights. So yeah, he looked bad, yo. Especially when you're a public figure, man. You just gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful on that mic. But maybe he just don't care. Maybe he's worried about that documentary that he got coming out, because he's a producer now, not just a music mogul or whatever, former music mogul, but he's a producer. Bam. So movie producer now, or executive or whatever. Sorry, executive, not a producer. He's a damn movie exec now, TV exec. I give him his credit. He has evolved and still making his money. And I never was really feeling that time period, to be honest with you. That Murder Inc. time period. It was cool at first, cause you're all about Ja Rule, then it just got irritating after a while. To be honest with you, it was dope, but then it got irritating after a while. It's like, cause they were just on the radio. That's when radio was like still had a stronghold. It was like the early 2000s, and the radio or was it late 90s, early 2000s, and the radio was just like they were just, oh man, out here in LA, they wore Ashanti and Ja Rule out here to where I started disliking them. So when 50 Cent came, it was like perfect timing. He just went at Murder Inc. and I was like down with him. What up, Panic? Chaos in the house. What's up, baby doll? How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, man. So I wasn't really feeling that era. Man, still broken heated. That man still, yeah, he's still broken hearted, right? He's still broken hearted, man. He's still holding on in the past. He need to let it go. He need to let it go. Like, she don't want you. That's kind of stalkerish, right? Don't you think that's kind of stalkerish? Man, she must got that fire, because he talking about her. It's been almost like 20 years or so, maybe or more. Shit, let it go, man. I know you was married and you probably was going through some things at that time, Irv, and you wish you was with her, but you couldn't because you was going through that situation with the feds. But you gotta let it go, dog. She about to remaster her records too. That's right. Hello. That's why he talking. Oh, she got her masters back. Ah, that's why he mad. Ah, because after like 20 something years, I think it's 20. What's up, Frugal Mama? After 20 something years, you can pay for your masters back, or you can get it back somewhere. Yeah. Yep. So that's probably why. Yeah, I was wondering like why because he always, I ain't gonna lie, even before this happened, before she got his master, he was on Breakfast Club talking spicy about her, but this time he went too far. He went too far. Yeah, and that money hurt. So that's why he started giving that exclusive, talking about, yeah, after we had sex, she made the song happy. Ain't that some shit? Like, what? Come on, man. That was kind of corny. That was kind of whack. That was kind of whack. I hit it real good one time, and she made that song happy. do, 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 do. He said she was singing that shit and then doing the acapella. And he called somebody, hey, man, hey, we got a song for you, man. Make this in the studio right now. Listen. Do, 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 do. She was singing in harmony and shit. Yeah, let it go. That's corny. That's kissing and telling. That's snitching. And like I was saying it earlier when I was talking to myself, I said, man, that's low key. You know what I'm saying, fellas? Yeah, I'm guilty. I was guilty of that back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Telling the homies what girls we sharing war stories about who girls we smashed, this, that, and the other. And now I look at it now as a grown ass man, I will never tell another man again my sex, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Well, who? It ain't no, and it's that, nah, I'm cool on that. I'm a new older dude now, but I slipped up 10 years ago. telling this dude on Facebook, and then he went back and snitched and told everything I said. And that's what happened in the past too. And I stopped telling, but I slipped up with this one dude, you know. But I've been on a good run where I can be smashing somebody in the building, and like I was at one point, and I didn't tell nobody, you know. Yeah, but that's so now that I'm older, I look back at he's older than me. Irv is the big homie. He got me about 4 years. So you kissing and telling, that hurt. And like you say, I think like I was wondering, like, gotta be more. So it's the money. She got her master's. I know she got her master's back. Thank you for that information. I didn't know that. So she got her master's back. She touring. So everything you hear on streaming and services and radio or video or YouTube, whatever, bam, go right to her pockets. Timeline, old, going back to the old catalogs, on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, Snapchat, TikTok, or whatever. I know Facebook is old to y'all. I still got a Facebook. Mrs. G, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Lady? Hope all is well. Happy good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and all that good stuff. But yeah, Irv is straight up snitching, y'all. Is it kissing and telling? Hell yeah, that's kissing and telling. And that's some sucker shit. And that's what we do sometimes as fellas. But now that I'm older, it's been situations I've done even up here, and I had a situation with a certain, not kicking it, but just certain, just situations that we did, and I with a certain woman up here, and I man, I was like, oh man, I did, and I was gonna tell the other dude. I was like, man, I'm telling them that's me and her business, what we just did. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I go back and go tell? That's snitching, man. Just to be bragging and shit, That's dumb. You think she want her business out there like that? Maybe not. So just tighten it up, fellas. Damn. I know a lot of ladies are guilty of it, but us fellas, that proved it right there. Some of us be talking and snitching like a mug, man. Talking and snitching like a mug. Man, let it go. Let it go. And we hold on. We look at a woman that we used to kick it with. Yeah, I used to hit that. Man, so what? That was years ago. That was years ago. I bet you can't hit now. Try to hit now. Some women is not, they cool on you. They don't want to ever see. I seen one girl post one time. She was subliminally talking about me. She said, it's some people in my life that I hope I never see again, or even I don't even ever see again. Ooh, that hurt. So I know what Irv, how he felt. She probably threw some subliminals in the interview, and he was just like, ah. And he just got tired of hearing them subliminals. He like, I'm going at her ass. But yeah, but that sucks when somebody don't want you and you want them. So that's the bottom line too. She took the money, he made her, and now he can't get her back, and that hurts. He can't get her ass back. I think he got married again. I don't know, but that's what it sounded like to me. To keep it real. Like that wasn't. You made the, I don't know, man. I make the bros look bad on that one, man. Spilling the beans too much. You could tell a little bit. I kicked it with her, and then this is why he was hurt. He said he seen her. He was at home chilling watching the Bulls game, and he seen her and Nelly kicking with each other. He was hurt. That's what it is. He admitted that too. He keep it real, but he kept it too real on there, man. Like, just certain things, just let it. I mean, if she not, I can see she going back and forth with him. You feel me? She going back and forth with him. She ain't saying nothing. She keeping it more gangster than the gangster. She keeping more gangster than a damn gangster. Shout out to Irv, but I was never a big Murder Inc. fan anyway. I'm gonna be honest. I just wasn't. I liked the beginning phases of it, but it seemed like Ashanti and Ja Rule was a music group, you know what I'm saying, was an R&B group. And I just got irritated hearing their songs. I'm sorry. They made good music. It was dope. Don't deny it, but they were just playing it too much back in the days. I built up a hate for them after a while, that music. And when 50 Cent came, whoo, I was like, yes, somebody get this love R&B rap stuff out of here. I want to hear some bars. I love R&B music. Keep that in R&B, but don't make this as this is what rap is. No, I want to hear them bars. Yes, rap is that too, with mixed with R&B, but sometimes you want to hear them bars, man. I want to hear you spit. Nothing about you, everything about you. I got tired of that raspy sound and shit. That was the main. It was more him than her. I think it was more Ja than her. About you. Sound like Shaggy, Shaba and Shaba, mixed with a R&B singing. I don't know, twang to it. I don't know, with hip hop combined. I don't know what the hell that was, but I was such a fan then when 50 hit. I was like, who he think he is, and he killed Ja Rule's career. Right, 50 Cent. What? What? What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, gangsta? I was like, whoa! I gotta walk around like I got an S on my chest. I was like, oh, that beat was hard. That beat was hard. Ooh, that shit was hard. What up, gangsta? That shit was hard. We don't play that. We don't play that. 50 was spitting. Yeah, you a wankster? Wankster? Damn. You think you a wankster? Sing you a gangster song. Man, that should get rich or die trying. Woo! Hip hop needed that joke. Hip hop needed that change of pace. Yeah, he destroyed Ja Rule's career after that. Ja Rule was done. He couldn't do that. He couldn't do that shit no more. And the funny part about Ja Rule, he used to spit like underground bars though. Like, and he just got too R&B. That kills a lot of dudes' careers, man. Not kill it, but it's slow. It get the public get confused. Cause the fellas like you when you hardcore, you spitting, and then he start taking off his shirt like LL Cool J. Once you start taking off your shirt and shit, you kind of lose your male base. Oh man, you lose your male base, man. That's what happened with me with LL Cool J back in the days. I used to love some LL Cool J, but he just kept taking off his shirt too much, man. He kept taking off his shirt too much, man. And I got older as a about 14, 15, it kind of faded away, man. Like, why this dude keep taking off his shirt? I know it's for the ladies, but I don't want to look at it, another man's chest. I'm not amazed. I'm a teenager. I'm getting muscles myself now. Now I'm not, I was first when I was young, I'm like, ooh, look at his muscles, because I was young. See, I'm getting developed too now. Grown, young teenager playing football and shit, running track. The label did that for the money. Irv Gotti bosses. Yeah. Irv Gotti is a boss. And he made his money. He made a killing. So I ain't gonna knock that. They made a killing. I grew to liking Irv Gotti years later, and I seen his interviews, and I said, "Oh, this dude is cool." So he got a hell of a personality. I give him that. He's hard. He's likable when you see him in interviews. Ja Rule, he's likable in interviews. Ashanti, she's always been, likable because I like how she looked. Ashanti thick. Woo! Ashanti always been thick. She's still thick. Damn. Go ahead, Ashanti. But and then I like his brother Chris Gotti. I like his, I like them, man. I grew to like them later. listen to interviews and stuff. I mean, hey, they put that paperwork on 50 Cent saying he got that damn restraining order, and I think he did. I think he did. Why they gotta lie? But I know why 50 did it. That was a defense move. 50 was basically saying, hey, when I pop these dudes, look, I told y'all I didn't want them around me. They around me, pow. Now I got a right to defend myself. It was a defense move. I know that's kind of snitching, whatever, but hey, man, he was thinking strategy. He was war. I can't take Ja Rule seriously anymore. It broke my heart. Shout out to Ja Rule, man. Shout out to Ja Rule. Shout out to Irv. No disrespect, Irv. You laid your foundation in hip hop, but I just thought that was a little suckerish, man. a little suckerish, man. I get it. We all been there. We all had our heart broke. So is he speaking like a man that got his heart broke? Yes. Do we sound bitter? Yes. And then I had another question. Damn, it was another question. Damn. Was Ashanti? I gotta put that guy. Was Ashanti a home wrecker in this situation? Because he was married to her. I mean, he was married at the time to a woman, and why Ashanti was his alleged side piece. Home wrecker. I forgot to put that question on there. Is Ashanti a home wrecker? Damn it, she ain't the angel in this. She was kicking with a married man. A rich married man at that. See, that's why, man, fellas, man, I guess they not for you. They not for you, but you still should be at your apex when you are with the woman, because a man with more finances, better ride, better just, man, with that big package, it just looks more appealing. It's more appealing. He cleared that up too. He said him and his wife had been separated. Man, so they were separated when they was kicking it. So I guess she ain't, I don't know, a home wrecker. But that's what they told me too. These two women that I kicked it with is married. They both were separated, going through situations. They probably was. Who knows? But they still had that ring on their finger. They didn't get a divorce. Oh man, yeah. So shout out to them, man. I don't have no beef with none of them. Be honest with you, I just wasn't a big fan, to be honest. I like some of the songs, and some of it do bang, but I was never once, that I got tired of them real fast, real fast. I said within a year or so, I was just like, damn, all right. I'm tired of hearing this. I'm tired of hearing that tone was irritating me, because this is what Ja Rule kind of messed up at, man. He came in at the late 90s, right after Pac died, and he resembled Pac to the T. He had the no shirt on, he had the bandana on like Pac. So he came in already with me kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, are you trying to be Pac? I know he wasn't, and his voice is different in Pac, but he gave out them Pac vibes when I first seen him. It was with him, DMX, and Jay-Z. I think they had a song or something. I can't remember. But if I'm like, or was it just Jay-Z? I know he had a song with Jay-Z, and he kept. I was like, damn, who's this motherfucker, man? But shout out to Ja, man. I kind of like his personalities in interview. He seemed like a cool dude I can chill with, all of them, man. But I just wasn't a big fan back then. But I like him now. I like him now. Oh man, shout out to Irv Gotti for beating that damn federal trial. If y'all don't remember, man, go and Google it. he had a federal case against him, and usually the feds have a 90-something% rating of getting convictions. And he beat that case back in the days, man. He beat that case, and that was like very surprising back then. So he must have some good ass lawyers. I forgot how much he said he paid for those lawyers to get him out that pen, but whew, I knew that had to cost. Because what I'm hearing was it was supposed to be Irv Gotti, Murder Inc. What's his name in Texas, Houston, Texas? Oh my God, I forgot his damn name, man. Uh, Damn, that record exec down there, I forgot his name. And Suge Knight, it's supposed to be all three on a distribution label. And right before that happened, boom, the feds raided his office, which is cold if that's true. I forgot his damn name. What's that? Houston? Let me put respect on his name. That Houston dude, man. I can't think of his name for nothing. Prince, something Prince, J Prince. Let me see before I can So J Prince in Houston. Before I can even Google, I thought I said Prince. J Prince. So J Prince, Suge, and Irv Gotti was supposed to put their money together and form a big black distribution, so they won't have to need these big old labels to distribute the records, the music and stuff. And it's awfully weird. Should go first. Then I don't know if they put anything on Jay Prince, but I know they had something on Irv Gotti. Man, it's like they went after them, and boom, boom, boom. Oh, it could have been Irv first, and then Suge second. Cause I know, because Suge got sentenced first. Yeah, because since he got sentenced right after that kick in 96, 97, some shit. 96 when that kick happened. So 97, he got convicted or whatever and did some time. And that's when Murder Inc. was blowing up while he was in prison. And when he got out, he was just getting out. And they was about to form this 3-label distribution thing, which would have been smart, man. So it make you think. I ain't saying it was a conspiracy, but it is awfully kind of weird. That we can't own certain record labels and television stations and movie companies and stuff. It's awfully kind of weird. I'm not saying in a conspiratory way, but I'm just questioning. It's kind of weird. Yeah, but back to Irv Gotti talking spicy about Ashanti, kissing and telling. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, super kissing and telling. Ladies and gentlemen, stop telling your business. Stop telling your business to people because, man, I know it feels good to get stuff off your chest, and I do it all the time. But like stuff like that, personal situations like that, keep it in house, man. Keep that in house. Especially when you I know it has to be told, because it's history, but certain people, man, you should have certain respect. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he shouldn't have did that, man. I made happy. She made happy after we had sex. I mean, he told the whole story. He knew it step by step. That was years ago, man. You remember that shit? That must have been some fire. Not only was she happy, you were happy actually because you remember the song, everything. And Ashanti probably like, we did? I did? Shit. I was just harmonized. I ain't know that's where it came from. Shit. I was just in there just having fun. Shit. I ain't know that's how I feel. I wasn't feeling happy because of your ass. I was just happy because I was just happy to take a shower. Shit. Happy I got a record deal. Shit. Not happy because of this moment. She probably made more songs than that. But I guess that's the biggest one, I guess. I don't know. Or the biggest hit. I don't know their catalog. He know their catalog. Irv would know better than me. But to me, that just seemed kind of whack though. You know what I'm saying? That's whack. Come on, man. I remember when we was kicking it. One infamous day, I gave her them long strokes. I don't know, man. He just seemed whack. I'm sorry when he said it. I was like, wow, huh? Where does come from, man? That's that alcohol. That's what I'm guilty of on Friday nights, man. And I'm gonna have to chill pretty soon. I probably can't drink as much on Friday nights anymore because I got some overtime to get. I can't get into it. I want to say more, but it's things ain't final yet. So let me shut my mouth. But man. So Murder Inc., man. If y'all don't remember Murder Inc., Google it, man. They had a little time period. They had about a good 3 to 4 year run. They was dropping hits. You know what I'm saying? I give them credit. They had about a 3 to 4 year run when it was like dropping hits and stuff. But I was irritated after the first year, so I was like, all right, Murder Inc. again. They was wearing it out on the videos and on V because you got to remember BET and all that stuff was still putting videos out. They still had 106 in Park and all that stuff, and so they were still pumping videos on these on VH1 and BET and MTV. They were still pumping videos at one point. They don't do it no more. They specialize in reality shows. They know they make money, whatever. But originally, they would show music videos. But now since social media, you can just see it at any given time you want. They knew that strategy ain't gonna work no more by premiering a video, because social media is fast now. So they had to change. All of them had to change it up. They all owned by Viacom, by the way. Did you say something? Oh yeah. So it's a little education on that part. But yeah, man, they had a run. They had a little run, and then that Fed thing happened, and that 50 Cent thing. The 50 Cent thing really did them in, man. They don't want to take. I know that the Feds kind of buckled them, but that 50 Cent did as well. It was a combination of both. It was bad timing, and 50 Cent took advantage of it, man. He kind of looked like on the outside looking in back then. He was known as destroying not only Ja Rule but Murder Inc. itself at that point. And people don't forget that timepiece. Like, so what if overall we knew what happened with the Fed case, but on the outside looking in, everybody assumed that it was just 50 Cent and his campaign at Aftermath at the time. It was just like, man, he destroyed that whole name. Like not only just Ja Rule, that whole name Murder Inc. was just like nothing. And then the Fed case did come. So it did tie in. So I give him that. I give Irv that. It wasn't just 50, but still that 50 Cent, that did put a damper, you know what I'm saying, into their likability. He destroyed. That's when 50 Cent was just known, like, damn, don't mess with 50. You know. And we all know 50 is a troll too. 50 Cent will troll you to death. They still got beef to this day, man. You would think after all these years they would have squashed their beef. They never have officially squashed their beef. And it's a lot. It's real street stuff that's involved. Why 50 Cent and Murder Inc. ain't, there's a few situations, but we all know publicly the incident where 50 Cent got stabbed. You know what I'm saying? He got a fight with some members of Murder Inc. and he got stabbed in the process. So once you poke someone and when blood is shed, it's a whole nother factor. And then it's other stuff that's going on in Queens that I don't even know, man. But that I'm hearing through the grapevine, like it's more than just the public stuff that we know. Like it's some real street shit behind it, and that's why it has never officially been squashed. But dudes are getting old now, man. Dudes are hitting their 50s now. Come on, fellas, man. It's got to be some kind of, I guess I kind of understand, because there's certain people I just would never reconcile with, and I'm sorry, I just, certain things you just can't forgive, especially if somebody threaten your life, or has even tried to take your life. Like, that's certain things that you just can't be like, all right, I don't know, but it's been people in the past and recently. There's gang members I know out here that's known to have shot at each other, and even shot each other. And they have forgiven each other. It have taken years, but they have squashed it. But that's them, I guess. But and then it's certain members that's old. They said they will never squash any beef they have with certain individual. They may squash with a certain gang, with that person's gang, but with that particular person, they say no. So that leads back to this 50 Cent and Murder Inc. thing that was going on. And still to this day, 50 Cent did a tweet or something, or something on Instagram. I don't know. But he put like something, like he said something about Irv's father, like, damn, he's still alive or something. Damn. I thought he was dead or something. He said, I'm paraphrasing. Wow. Talking about a man. Father, dog. This is still, that beef is still strong, man. When you talk about somebody, pops, man, family member, mother, anybody, kids, that's a no-no. But 50 just don't care. He's the first troll, you know what I'm saying, on the internet, man. Like the one that just went, caused beef with everybody, man. He was the one of the first people I remember. It was like 50 Cent versus everybody at one point. Damn, 50? And he survived all that. I don't know how he survived all that beef, but he survived. He has squashed a few. He squashed the one with Fat Joe. He squashed the one with Jada Kiss, and I don't know who else, but I know those two for sure. But with him and Ja Rule, never squashed. What's up, honey? How you doing? Happy Monday. Happy motivational Monday. Yeah, I'm just talking about Irv Gotti, and then I start thinking about the beefs that they had. It was with 50 Cent, and just talking about the whole Ashanti thing, how I think is messy. That's messy, man. That's kissing and telling. You never tell what happened to my I used to kiss. I said kick. We made that hit at the one night we had good sex or something. I'm paraphrasing. She made the song happy. Excuse me. I just thought that was whack. Okay. We'll have a great sex one day. She made that song happy. Wow. And that's how it is. You make great songs, off of real experiences. I was like, this dude, what? On a bus going to upstate. I'm in NY listening to a bus driver, Don. You in upstate, huh? You see on a bus driver talking mess. He about to throw somebody off the bus or something, or they talking crazy. He be going down on them buses and trains out there, boy. Woo! I think anywhere when you got a concentration of the public in one area, woo, you're liable to see and hear everything. Oh man! Shout out to you for pulling up from NY. Shout out to NY, Texas, and um, where's homegirl from? She said Delaware. Shout out to Wilmington, Delaware. I'm like, shout out to the East Coast was rocking with their boy. They rocking with your boy. Man, so many people keep messing my name up and keep calling me Don Z. Like, I'm like, damn, should I change my name to Don Z? Is that easier or something? Some people cannot say Don. They can't see the other end. That's why the other end is capitalized. You got Don, D is capitalized, then O-N, then the other N is capitalized, meaning that means a word too. Me, E, and then you see the Z capitalized. Z. I don't see how hard it is to say Don, Nee, Z. Like, I don't know, but they keep saying Don Z. Hey, Don Z. Hey, Don Z TV. Like Don Z. Don't you see that knee in that mug? The N-E-E in that mug? Don't you see the N capitalized? E-E-E? They keep saying Don Z. Don Z TV. I'm like, damn, should I change my name to Don Z TV? Is that catchable? I was trying to be original with a little hood twist to it. Don Z. I don't know. Is that too much for YouTube or something? Is that too many syllables or something? Like, I don't know. Maybe somebody can help me. Because I've been hearing it a few times. And it's not just, it's different people have said it multiple times. They say Don Z, or they can say Don. That's cool. You ain't got to say my whole name. You can just say Don. You know what I'm saying? But Don, my name ain't no damn Don Z. It's Don Z. If you're going to say it, please say it with the knee in it, please. That's all I ask. Oh, man. But it's cool. I don't trip. I don't even correct people no more, man. But it's funny. I've heard it so many times. I'm like, damn. I guess they don't see that in. Anyway, back to Irv Gotti. You can see, look, I can rant for it. I can rant. I can keep going. Ooh, it sucks today. It's Monday. I hate Mondays, y'all. Anyway. Or Dondi. Dondi. Nah, I can't do Dondi. It reminds me of this dude named Vondi that I know. And no disrespect to Vondi. Vondi's cool. And it's a girl named Vondi. So I know two Vondis. I know a guy named Vondi, and I know a girl named Vondi. I just thought about that. I forgot about the girl. I should have thought about her first. Man, shout out to her. Woo! Shout out to Vondi, the home girl. That was back in the day. See, look, I'm like Irv Gotti snitching and shit. I'm kissing and telling. Somebody on Facebook, they gonna be looking up like, damn, okay, who's this damn Vondi? Oh shit, they gonna look on Instagram. Okay, he said Vondi. V as in Victor, not as a boy. Happy Monday, man. I hate Mondays because I got to get back into work mode and back to listening to people, and it's gonna be busy too up here. Oh God. Oh Lord. Here we go. Here we go with the bullshit. Oh man, because some people, they don't know how to handle pressure, and they get so antsy and so pumped, and so it's like, calm down. It's simple. We got this. We've been here before. Just breathe in, breathe out. So that's what Irv Gotti got to do. He got to breathe in, breathe out, because she hasn't said nothing about him, man. She keep it real brief. She don't even get into detail. Like, he went in there and started snitching. Damn, Irv, you didn't have to put that out, man. And then he remembered the time. He remembered all kind of time periods. He really liked that girl. He really loved that girl. He remembered all the moments. Did I remember the moment when I was watching the Bulls game? That's another sucker bull. Even though we all been there, we all have heartache and shit, but at least he keeping it real. But when this comes to celebrity stuff, it's just like, come on, man. It just kind of seems stalkerish after a while because the person's not talking about you. Like, they not dropping any tea and shit. I'm pretty sure she could drop some tea too. That one time I put him to sleep. She can say some wild stuff. You never know. Oh man, I was just texting his wife, and she thought it was really me. So that's when I found out he was telling me that he was just kicking it with me. But then I seen through the text messages I was texting her that they were still together, and that's why we broke up. You know, that didn't happen. I'm just making up some stuff, making a scenario. So just a scenario, just a scenario. So boom, I hit the hour mark. It's about to be busy for the rest of this week up here. So let me get ready and clock it in. I thank everybody for pulling up on me. Much love to y'all. And stop kissing and telling. Mwah, 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 to the ladies and to the fellas. Yeah, yeah, baby.